This morning. It is February 5th, which means we are in National Heart Health Month. With me, I have Joe Ackerman sitting down, and we're talking about signs and symptoms of cardiac arrest. The emphasis on this month really is keeping your heart healthy. So starting off, what is cardiac arrest?
So it's basically an electrical dysfunction of your heart at this point in time. So your heart doesn't beat through the lub-dub that everybody's
the lub-dub thing
kind of used to hearing about. So when that happens outwardly, I mean internally we don't want to get into all those details, but outwardly you're going to feel pretty crappy. All right. So it's going to feel like you just ran a marathon, and you're basically going to be sweaty. You might be pale. You might have pain in your chest. You might have pain down your arm and your jaw. Women are a little bit different. That's the key of this whole thing, is that it is somewhat gender specific in that women typically might have all of those, but a lot of times it's abdominal pain or back pain.
Interesting.
So which is kind of why we want to raise awareness. You know, again, we were talking earlier about raising awareness this Friday with wearing red in women's heart health. So so we have our red on. So that being said, is that because it's different, you have to be aware of that, because a lot of times, especially women who have families and things like that, are running around all over the place. All right, so back pain, abdominal pain, they think, well, it's just because I'm running all over the place. Well, if it continues on and it continues in intensity and duration, then that's something that you need to get checked out.
Okay, so say I have shortness of breath. Maybe I'm like, oh, I must be like out of shape or something. I'm kind of finding it hard to breathe. Maybe an abdominal cramp or two, or maybe sore back. Look into it, because it might be something, or wait until it's really like I'm paying attention to this because there's nothing else that's more important than this
Well, if it doesn't
pain.
go away, get it checked out. All right, that's the biggest thing. So something that comes and then goes and doesn't increase in duration or intensity, probably something other than your heart happening.
Okay, so don't jump right to
exactly.
I might be going into cardiac arrest. But
well, cardiac arrest too is more than likely you're going to collapse.
So you'll know.
You'll know, and
so
everybody around you will know.
If we feel symptoms, true. And so we're wearing red because Friday is Wear Red Day. Talk to me about why it's women's health, and where can people go also if they have questions or they want to maybe contact a doctor or get in touch?
So right now we're running kind of a promo through the hospital. So UPHealthSystems.com, if you go to our website, you'll have a heart assessment that you can go through. If you go on any of the social medias, you have a heart assessment that you can do. There's a link there right now. I just checked it out yesterday, so it's there.
All right, good.
It says, how is your heart? And it's got a big picture of a heart there, so look for that. It's under UP Health Systems Marquette. So look for that. And what it does is just ask some typical questions that we're going to ask, and then based on your answers, it's going to say, well, you're at risk or you're not at risk. And then if you are at risk, it's going to give you links and provider information to kind of follow up on. And that's the biggest thing, is to know that you're out of your baseline or you're leaning towards having heart risks. Okay, and then doing something about it.
Taking that proactive approach, especially starting with the survey. We can do surveys. Everybody can do a survey. So go to Upper Michigan or UPHS's website, and we also are going to put this on our website. That's uppermichigansource.com. Joe, I want to thank you so much for coming on this morning to talk about such an important topic.
Yep.